And we're revisiting our top story where there's been a change in the JEE structure, and joining us this hour is a special guest, Mr. Jitin Arora, who is the academic head of Career Launcher. Thank you, Mr. Arora, for being with us here on CNN IBN. Your first reaction, do you think this is a good move?
See, ideally, the board percentage that was to be considered for selection was incorrect, because the board checks you on the ability to write again the things that you've crammed. So it's more towards rote learning. Whereas if I look at the engineering selections, they focus on the application, because an engineer has to apply whatever he or she has learned scientifically. And these examinations, the JEE exam checks a student on the applications. So the board percentage was not in any way considering the application part, and hence getting rid of it is important.
Right. Mr. Arora, just stay with us. We've got our first caller, Mr. Manish Gupta, calling us from Kanpur. Mr. Gupta, do you think it's fair that the JEE will now have more weightage for entrance as far as your Class 12 board exam results are concerned?
I don't think so, and I have a question that to the expert. Don't you think that after this decision, students will be more careless towards their study, and they will not pay attention towards the study?
Right, Mr. Arora, would you like to answer Mr. Gupta's question?
Yes. See, Mr. Gupta, I don't think the students would be more careless towards the boards, because everybody has to look at a backup option also. And other than the JEE, if I look at the other options, the career options that students who are preparing for engineering have available for them, then for most of them, the board percentage has some or the other weightage. And hence, for the backup option, they have to ensure that they get a good percentage in the boards as well. It is only for the top 1,000 students that they might be confident of getting into the JEE even before writing the JEE. But those students are so brilliant that they would definitely get a good percentage in the boards.
Right, all right. So that's the debate that we're talking about right now. Do you think it's fair to put so much weightage on your Class 12 board exams for JEE? We've got another caller, Mr. Hemant Bonde, calling us from Amravati. Sir, go ahead. Do you think this is the right move?
Very good morning.
Good morning.
And I have been watching this for a very long time. And being a professor and being academician, I have been into this many times. What was happening was, first thing I would like to say is, this is a very good move. Okay. The reason is that what was happening, professionally they were preparing students to appear for IIT and JEE without taking into consideration the mental and physical development of that child, of that person. And they had put it into, I agree, the competition level is very high, but we need overall development of a student, a candidate who joins IIT. And it's a very good move. With this, they would now concentrate on both of the angles. That is, one is the board exam as well as the IIT entrance. And second thing that I would like to say is the pressure from the parents and from the teachers to clear the IIT was taking its toll on the students. There have been suicides. There have been so many cases of pressure on the students, those who were not able to clear it or were not able to do it. Now, I think that it would be balanced in a very good way, and I appreciate this move. This is a very good move too.
Mr. Bonde, thank you so much for calling us and sharing your opinions. We've got another caller, Mr. Manish, calling us from Chennai. Sir, go ahead.
Yeah, I would just like to say that there is no sense of having any weightage for 12th exam, because board is not universal in India. In some of the places, in some boards, students get around 100% marks, and in the marks are very less even for topper. How would you normalize or make it universal in such a situation? Having weightage for 12th exam will make sort of discrimination between students.
Right. That's a very, very valid point you're making, Manish. I'll take that to our guest, Mr. Jitin Arora. Do you think that's a fair point, that there's going to be some sort of unevenness and unfairness as far as the board that you're sitting for is concerned?
See, ideally, even in the old system, when they used to consider the board percentage, they were normalizing the percentage. So they were trying to reduce the impact of different boards to a great extent. So ideally it was very evenly done. The formula is very complicated, but in short, if I tell you, though it would be an approximation only, but in short, if I tell you, the process was that they used to assume the topper of any board to be close to 100, and then they would normalize the percentage of the other students accordingly and then take a 40% of that. So they were trying to do it in a very even fashion.
Right.
So an easier board student was not getting any specific advantage because of that. But yes, the removal of the board percentage is a good move,
Right.
because board was checking the students on rote learning.
Right.
And we need to check the students on application, as our caller from Amravati was saying. The professor was very right in mentioning that we need to ensure that the students have an overall personality development.
Right.
These guys who prepare for the boards and all, they're more focused on the rote learning, and hence they miss on the aspects of their communication skills and other skills that are needed to get into a good college.
Right.
I think the way the scientific learning happens in our country, the way the boards conduct their exams, 80 to 90% of the paper gets repeated every year from the past years. So it was not checking the students on their ability to handle a new situation, a new question on their own.
Right. So it will,
Whereas
in a
if
way,
they get into engineering, that is what they have to do.
Right, so it will also ease up the
So-
stress
so-
that students face. Right, Mr. Arora, just stay with us. We've got another caller. Mr. Atul Tiwari is calling us from Kolkata. So do you think this move is fair, that it's there's going to be more weightage given to class 12 board exam results?
No, I don't think so, because if you just clearly look into the class 12 pattern and the IIT examination question pattern, because I have already appeared for the exam back in 2005.
Okay.
So you can clearly see that there is a lot of difference between those two exams. We all know that the papers read by IIT is some of the deemed thing. Somewhere it belongs to the top 100 universities in the world. So if they're having their own thing, and you cannot justify something by that given on the 12th marks. If you clearly look in the A.C. Verma of physics and some basic NCERT books on physics, you can widely see what are the level of the questions, what are the level of the explanation given on both the things. IIT examination gives an opportunity to think what the question is, rather than from giving a sample papers and solving and appearing for the exam.
Right.
And if the exam comes from repetitive basic also, then I truly think that it is not that easy. So,
Right.
given on the preliminary institute, I don't think you should give the weightage on the 12th marks.
All
because
right.
for that 12th marks, there are many other examinations that are conducted in countrywide.
Right. Atul, thank you for calling us and sharing your views with us. Atul, there Mr. Jitin Arora echoing what you said, that it's going to, in a way, JEE discourage rote learning, and it is perhaps a step in the right direction, but it's also got its flaws as well. Thank you, Mr. Jitin Arora, for being with us here and answering the questions of our callers so patiently. For all of you who couldn't call us, you can tweet to us and we'll take your tweets live. That's all for the moment. We're taking a quick break. Still ahead, we're